Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video, I just wanted to talk about how to complete this quest line. So this looks like it's Sunfest. So step number one, go over here. It's pretty straightforward here. Just talk to I was gonna say Questline, it's not Questline, but either way, you know what to do. Just press E on them, whatever that is on console, you'll get a good amount of coins. Now for step number two, it looks like we just go into one of these places. So as you can see, there's the NPC there. It doesn't really matter which one you go with. I'm just gonna start on the left side, and I would imagine we get all of them at some point, but either way, we'll just do that. And you complete step number two. Now for step number three, all you have to do is go to Candoria and defeat Cake Dungeons. I'm going to show you what that looks like, but just in case, if you go here and it's extremely laggy, or if you go here and it's extremely laggy, you can try to go to some other area. So maybe you can go here and just pick like a specific Uber, if you can go there. And then you can try to find Candoria there. That way you find like less lag, but it's still going to be laggy. I'm just going to go into Candoria just for the sake of the video. And don't get the cake confused with this dungeon over here. This has been in the game for a long time. That's not part of the event. And it looks like this dungeon looks pretty new. I'm assuming this is the one, Sprinkle Tyrant. And I'm just gonna shoot the boss there. And as you can see, I guess that counted as one. So this is one of the dungeons here. And it looks like this is the other one. And if you're using Shadow Hunter, it just makes it a lot easier because you don't actually have to go inside of the dungeon. So just do that 15 times and I will meet you back. And I guess there's another one with the pineapple. So I guess just look out for newer dungeons and you should be able to complete this part of the quest. Assuming you don't crash, that is. Alright, so I just found out that these cakes are also not in Candoria. So you can find them in other biomes. So that was kind of a waste of time on my part, but I guess stay on the lookout for other biomes as well. And there we go, that's how you complete that part of the quest. Alright, so for step 4, basically you want to go to Candoria and just find these creatures over here. And once you do that, you'll start climbing over here, get to 15. So I guess just keep on the lookout for these, and I shall meet you back when I'm done. And I guess the other thing is you can find these guys in cake dungeons as well. So if you plan on doing those for the coins, you can do that as well. But I'm just going to fight them out here in the open because it looks like it's easier that way. And this is going to be number 15. Pretty easy stuff. That shouldn't take you too long. I think the only longest part is that cake dungeon so far, but it looks like you can find those in basically every biome. I guess I just went to Permafrost and then Cindered Uplands to find mine as well. Now for step 5, you want to come back to any of these 3 places, and then just go to whatever house it is. Press E on the NPC here, and then you just want to go for the ones that say flux fissures. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can hear my dog, but it looks like he's having an interesting dream. But it says flux fissures or fluctuating fissures, so it looks like it's going to be this one and this one. I'm just going to craft this one for the sake of it, and it looks like you can pick your own depth, so I don't really care. I'm just going to go to 115 because that's what I usually do anyway. Just go to whatever delve that you can comfortably do. And all you want to do is go to the boss room and kill the boss. Alright, so we made it to the boss, and I'm pretty sure that's all you're going to have to do. Just destroy the boss. And there you go. That's how you finish that part of the quest. Alright, so it looks like you just go back to Candoria for the next part of the quest and just defeat any enemy, it looks like. That's what I'm doing. And it says you can do them from cake dungeons as well. So I guess if you find a cake as you're doing this, then feel free to do that. In the meantime, I guess just fight out all the new enemies you see here, which is basically almost all of them. So I'll meet you back when I do 25. And there you go, that's step 6. So for step 7, we want to go back to the hub to craft a certain recipe. Shoutouts to the YouTube channel. And if you come back to the hub, you'll see a exclamation point over here. This is the oven. And it says we have to bake an unnecessarily expensive cake, so I'm assuming it's just any of these. And those of you guys that want to make flux, if you just list a bunch of these on the marketplace, you're probably going to make a lot of flux. And then as the event kind of ends, this is going to kind of stabilize, so I guess take note of that stuff. I did make flux guides on stuff like this happening, so if you did watch that video and make use of this, then good job on getting some flux. But you craft that, and that's how you complete step 7. Then I guess we go over here to feed. This is kind of interesting, but okay, I guess we do that. I don't know who designed this quest line, but I guess that's what you do. And for step number 9, they completely ran out of ideas, so I guess you have to go back to Candoria and fight those guys again. And it's gonna be the Pinzo guys again. I don't think these ones, yeah, those ones don't work, so you have to find the Pinzo looking ones again. So just look out for the blue creatures, and I shall meet you back when I do all 25. And there we go, that's step number 9 done. And for the final step, looks like we have to go complete some dailies, so I guess that's going to be a little bit annoying because it's more time consuming, but just go back to the hub. And it looks like the NPC you want to look out for are these ones over here just outside of the houses. So defeat cake enemies. I have auto accept, so that's why new adventure added for me. If you have auto accept, then that's what's going to happen, but it'll pop up. You just want to click yes. And I'm just going to accept all of them. And just so you keep track of like what's going on, just go to your events tab and then just kind of click on whichever one you want to complete. At some point I'm going to have to do delve, so I guess I'm most likely just going to start with the delve one here. And everything else here is pretty straightforward, pretty standard, like defeat cake dungeons, we already talked about that, and then the enemies. So everything's pretty self-explanatory. I guess I'll meet you back when I finish this part of the quest. And there we go, that's how you complete the final step, and looks like you get this hat, whatever this is, Riz, Smile, I don't know. Just collect that, I guess, 10 mastery. And if you guys were wondering, this questline took me about an hour-ish to finish. So it'll probably take you just under an hour or maybe just around an hour. And then if you're getting destroyed by the lag, then it might take you 2 hours, but I don't think it'll take you that long. So just keep at it and you'll get it done very soon. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you find yourself coming back. And as always, thank you all so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing, and I will talk to you all later.